What's up, y'all? I'm Lawrence and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about saving money and saving money tips. Preferably the tips that help me move across state. I know I recently talked about that. But basically how to save lump sums of money. Let's just get into it.
Don't ever doubt you'll be a someone. Always go for what you want. Get up and put your purpose on. Get out, feel the sunshine on your face. Believe that you deserve it all. Put in the work and you will end up far. This is my show and tell. So tell me, are you ready to get it on? So tell me, yeah. So tell me, are you ready? So tell me, are you ready for me? So tell me, are you ready? Tell me, are you ready?
First I want to light an incense. I don't know if there's any spiritual people out there, but I like lighting them to meditate. I like lighting them so I can smell them and just focus on the scent and like focus on my positive thoughts and focus on banishing the negative thoughts and like the negative things and negative people that come against me on my day to day. You know, negative people could be someone at work, could be a family member that you're dealing with, could be frustration in your relationships. Excuse me. I'm back. I just had to light an incense. I'm just doing a little cleansing because I just got home from work and I just kind of got home and started chilling for a minute because I needed to detox from being away from work. I'm sure y'all could understand being away from work and coming home and being at home. Anyway, let's get into it. Saving money tips. Okay, I'm looking at my notes, but give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to this video, subscribe to my channel, whichever order you want to take it in, but basically like, subscribe, follow me, ring the bell, all those things. Okay, so the first tip, you want to decide on how much you would like to save every time you get a paycheck. For me, I've tried many methods of saving money, okay? I'm good at hiding my money, hiding it from myself, so I can be like, oh damn, I have $1 right there, or oh shit, $10 in my wallet. Especially if I get cash back and don't spend all the money and leave that change in there, it always comes handy. You know what, so far I've made it by saving large lump sums of money or smaller sums of money, but they all kind of work. You just have to, the key is really consistency, and you have to decide on how much you want to save. I get paid every 2 weeks, so like I said earlier, you want to decide on how much you want to save per paycheck based off the week. You can decide if you want to save 10% of your check, 15% or 20%. Now I understand if this is bill week, and you know you have to pay your rent and the lights and all those things and feed your children or whatever's going on in your particular situation, pay for school. But you can start with 10%. If you can't decide on a percent and like you are just so hyper with your money, if you decide that it's going to be a certain price, you give yourself a multiple choice option, excuse me. Say, hey, I'm going to get like 200 bucks, I'm going to save 50 of it, or I'm going to save 40 of it, or I'm going to save at least 20 of it every time I get $200 or what have you. Do it. Stick to it. Be consistent. So you kind of want to do this every time you get paid. That's why I'm saying be consistent. So just to sum up my first tip, it would have to be pay yourself first. That's how you pay yourself first. You get paid every week, you get paid every 2 weeks, and you get about $250. Or if you're getting paid a little more, like if you like work full time, you're getting like 900 or 1,000 or maybe 750. You know, put $250 of that aside. You know, put 100 of that aside. You know, or if you're really having a hard time putting money to the side, put 50, put 20, put 15 every time. Just keep doing it and keep getting to the habit. And the more you start stacking up, the more you start feeling better about yourself. Especially if there's a goal in mind. You can just be saving money to be saving money. That's always good. It's always good because you never know what emergency is going to come up. But if you just want to save money because you're trying to move or you're trying to pay for school or whatever it is, you get that number in your head and you go, I want to take this much time to save. So every check I have to take this much out. Be consistent. It's okay. I'm telling you, at the end of this, at the end of you being consistent and taking little money out every check, or taking out a certain amount every check that's comfortable enough for you, woo, it's going to be better than smoking a cigarette. Not that I wouldn't know, but it's going to feel good. Here's my second tip. Save at least 5 months of your monthly income. And you can stop right there. If you saved 5 months of your monthly income and you were just saving money for emergencies, you'll be alright. Whatever that number is, 5 months of it. That would sum up my second tip. And yeah, I would say save, and I would say save 5 months. If you can't do 5 months, if you just want to test yourself to see that you can do this, that you have this ability, save 2 months of your monthly income. And you're like, wow, I got like back, I got an extra, my 2 months is like already sitting in the bank. 3 months. You're like, oh, I got like 3 months of my rent and my bills and my savings, or just sitting in my checkings, or in whatever account you have. I hope y'all still not putting money under the mattress or in the drawer. Your cousins still. But seriously though, here's my third tip, and I'm not trying to insult anybody's intelligence or anything. I'm just speaking on things that help me. Set a monthly budget. Set a monthly budget. You either tell yourself and write it down, put it in your calendar, in your notes, that I'm going to spend, I pay my bills, so this is obviously not a check, that you want a monthly budget for your bills as well. But what I mean by this, if you're trying to have fun, if you're trying to just save money, if you're not really trying to stress about your bills, get your bills out of the way, plan for that, make sure that's taken care of. Then this is what you do. You set a monthly budget for like when you want to have fun and things like that, and when you want to save money. That's also a good way to save money. You can say, I want to have this much money by the end of the month, and this is what I'm going to do with it. So if you want like $500 by the end of the month, you just keep putting that money to the side. You keep putting $25 to the side here. Keep putting $15 to the side there. Or if you want it to accumulate by the end of the month, you save a certain amount so you can get to that goal by the end of the month. And instead of spending it on Fenty Beauty or your favorite pair of Nikes or whatever, wherever you shop, Forever 21, that's the smoke going into the camera from the headset. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully that's not distracting you guys. Oops. Don't try to buy everything all at once. If you have like $500 saved and your bills is paid and you just have 5Gs or whatever, you just have a little change in your pocket, as they say, don't be in a rush to spend it all. Don't get the whole entire Fenty collection. Just get like 2 lipsticks. Just get 2 pair of Nikes. You don't have to go all out. I know sometimes, I like to collect memorabilia, and I like to buy like singles, because a lot of the music isn't available on the streaming platforms, as we know. So streaming it's great, but it's not perfect. So I like to buy memorabilia. I like to buy singles, and a lot of the times I'll be like, I want to buy every single from this album so I can enjoy every single, like the album just came out, and then rebuy the album. I go overboard. I'm a little extreme, but that's me. But instead of buying every single at once, I'll just buy one. Just one single. Just one single. And every 2 weeks, or buy one single a month, just to splurge. That way I don't spend all that money that I saved, so I can enjoy myself. That money that you say was meant to enjoy yourself, because you already paid your bills and all those things. Now, setting a monthly budget in general, you should do that anyway. I know it's difficult, but if you're not, calculate all your bills. Set up auto pay if you can. If you don't have auto pay on your bills, because sometimes when you set up auto pay on your bills, you can pay like $20 to like $30 less on like the cost of the bill. A lot of people do this. I know like T-Mobile does this. My light bill company, I believe, does this. And someone else important. Don't come to me. But yeah, it's okay to do auto pay. I know it can get, I know it get hard. A few times I've had to cut that auto pay off so I could pay on a different day. But things happen. But that was some of my third tip. Set a monthly budget and stick to it. Okay, so I knew I forgot something. I remember this one time when living in this room in LA, just this small bedroom, and I really didn't have a lot of bills or a lot of responsibilities. I had like a phone bill. I think I had like a couple other bills, but I wasn't totally free, but I had a couple of responsibilities. So every 2 weeks, I would make sure I took away that money that I needed to get my bills paid, and the rest of that money was up for garnishment and just up for takes. So what I did was, like for instance, if I got paid like $900, or if I got paid like $500, let's go there. If I got paid like $500 and my bills were like $150, I would literally save the rest of that check. Or if your bills are a little more, or if you get paid more, or what have you, if you ever have a moment to where you have like a lot of money left over, take advantage of that. Take advantage of that, snatch it, put it in your savings, put it up, hide it, do something to it, and then come back to it and you'll be like, oh, give it here, bonus tip. Take your time on making up your mind on what you want to set for yourself as far as monthly budgets, your splurging budget, if you're moving, how much you want to save and how much time based on what kind of place. If you know you want to get an extra bedroom, you need to be saving ahead of time, especially if you don't have good credit or no credit, because that security deposit is going to get you. You know it is. So just set a monthly budget, take your time, and be confident on the decisions and the plans that you make. Don't let somebody that isn't on your level or doesn't even have their own thing going on take you astray from your plans. Just a general tip. But yeah, that's my tips on saving money right now. If you have any questions, put them below. I'll answer them. If you have any other tips, or if you have a better tip than me, hey, I'm willing to take the challenge. Put it down there below so I can be like, ha! And I'm going to try it, and I'm going to get back to you and be like, that actually works.